You're watching the 10 o'clock news.
A passionate rally was held at City Hall today. Parents, toddlers, and politicians helping launch a campaign for childcare for all New York City 2-year-olds. The group says right now childcare costs a New York City family about $23,000 a year per child. Officials say that excessive cost is forcing families to move or causing parents to drop out of the workforce altogether. Advocates for To Care say they are demanding Mayor Adams implement the program in the upcoming budget cycle. We have reached out to City Hall for a response. We are still waiting to hear back from them on it. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is using a decades-old tool to upgrade some retail thefts to felonies. It requires a store employee to serve what is called a trespass notice. Fox 5's Michelle Ross explains how this aims to tackle rampant shoplifting.
The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is reminding businesses that they have the power to ban shoplifters from their stores.
Should you misbehave in a location, the person who owns that location has the right to tell you not to come back. The trespass notice form documents that.
Store owners can present what's called a trespass notice to people after they're arrested for shoplifting. But if that person comes back and steals again, the usual misdemeanor can then be upgraded to a felony. The underlying goal is to get a felony indictment because that's when prison time or opportunities to get help become available. Defendants who graduate from treatment programs, 85% of them do not commit a new felony within 3 years if they successfully finish that treatment. This trespass notice isn't new, but how the DA's office is notifying businesses of this tool is. In partnership with the NYPD, 3 trainings have been held borough-wide. The Madison Avenue Business Improvement District, home to luxury brands, is hopeful.
We really believe that it'll be an important tool to combat recidivism in retail theft.
As of late December, the Manhattan DA's office is prosecuting 74 trespass burglaries with 44 cases indicted and ready for trial. Despite these numbers in Manhattan, there isn't enthusiasm in other boroughs. Nelson Eusebio represents supermarket owners who have experienced police officers in Queens not being familiar with the notice. And he says store owners are hesitant to interact with the suspect through the notice.
For them is another burden in being safe in their stores. And they do it reluctantly, they do it, but they are desperate and they want action.
While other boroughs may be struggling with awareness of the notice, the Manhattan DA's office says police officers are present at their trainings.
We work with the commanding officer to ensure that the neighborhood coordination officers that cover the small or large businesses in that community are also at the meeting.
This is to make sure that everyone is hearing the same thing together on how to serve the notices for the common goal of reducing retail theft. In Lower Manhattan, Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.
On the other side of the break, Audrey Puente has a check of our forecast, and we have a story of survival honoring Holocaust survivors. Youth musicians performing a concert for peace using musical instruments dating back to World War II.